还是查到了，他是查到了，还是看不太清楚。忘记好，俊哥来了，操！要上个镜啊！好小。
Hello everybody, sorry for waiting so long, I hope the food wasn't too bad. And our party is going to start very soon, in 30 seconds, believe me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Chinese Spring Festival. My name is Jeffrey.
I'm Bella.
Tonight we will celebrate the most important event in China, which is the Spring Festival. And it is also the Chinese New Year as well. And we hope you will have a great time with us tonight. So, Bella, what do we usually do during the Spring Festival?
I usually celebrate with my family. All adults get together and make donkeys, and children just chase around them or set off fireworks in the garden.
Wow.
But I bet you know the most exciting thing for me and for all the children.
Really? What's that?
Getting lucky money.
Lucky money, yeah. I love lucky money.
How much do you get usually?
You know, every year I actually get a lot of lucky money.
Wow.
But my parents, they always tell me, because you're a little kid, so I will keep the lucky money for you.
Oh.
So I actually never had a chance to see my lucky money.
That's too bad.
Yeah, actually that's fine, but that's enough. Let's start the party tonight.
Wow!
And our first performance is going to be the Han Fashion Show. And before that, let's welcome the president of the Han Club and let him to give us a brief introduction of his club and also the Han Fashion. Welcome, weiyi.
Welcome!
Firstly, I introduce myself. I'm Weiyi Guo, the president and the founder of Han Culture Society. Our club was founded in spring 2012, almost 1 year till now. Our club holds the Spring Festival dinner because Spring Festival is most important for Han Chinese people. So I will celebrate it with you guys. And firstly, our first performance is Han Fu fashion show. Han Fu is a traditional clothing of Han Chinese. Han Chinese is a predominant ethnic group in China. And more than 90% Chinese people are Han. So, but unfortunately, our traditional clothing was limited during Qing Dynasty about 3 years. 300 years, not 3 years. 300 years. The ruling class of Manchu banned Han Chinese clothing, but replaced it by their own costumes. That is why today's China national costume are widely known as qipao, maguo, or tangzhuang, but they are not true Chinese traditional clothing. So, okay, so enjoy our first performance, Hanfu fashion show. Okay, welcome.
Han people is the major group of people in China. Hanfu is the traditional Chinese clothing which belonged to the Han people. Hanfu has a long history of about 4,000 years, and it disappeared at the beginning of the Qing dynasty. After the fall of the Qing dynasty in 1911, mandrel dress and the pigtail disappeared. Today, most Chinese people wear Western-style clothing. For millennia, archery has played a pivotal role in Chinese history. In particular, archery featured prominently in ancient Chinese culture and philosophy. Archery was one of the 6 noble arts of the Zhou dynasty, and the archer skill was a virtue for Chinese emperors. Chinese tea culture refers to the methods of preparation of tea, the equipment used to make tea, and the occasions in which tea is consumed in China. Light finger tapping is a custom for thanking the tea master or tea server for tea. After a person's cup is filled, that person may knock their vent, index, and middle fingers, or some similar variety of finger tapping, on the table to express gratitude to the person who served the tea. There are many different ways of brewing Chinese tea, depending on variables like the formality of the occasion, the means of the people preparing it, and the kind of tea being brewed. The Chinese tea ceremony, also called the Chinese way of tea, is a Chinese cultural activity involving the ceremonial preparation and presentation of tea things. The manner in which it is performed, or the art of its performance, is shown in the tea ceremony. Taoism has also been an influence in the development of the tea ceremony. Most of the Chinese don't know Hanfu. They think the qipao and maguo are the Chinese traditional clothing, but they are not. They came from the mandrel's clothing and changed a little bit. After strictly banned for certain historical reasons in 1644, a nationwide revival hasn't occurred until 360 years later. Now, Hanfu has long and big sleeves and a wide cuff. It doesn't have a button and the belt is used instead. The collar is crossed with the right side overlapping. Hanfu has a strong influence on many Asian countries. According to Tangshu, a Chinese history book which was written in 860 and 680, and the Wikipedia of kimono, the earliest kimonos were heavily influenced by Hanfu. According to the Cambridge History of Goryeo, the dynasty in Korea, the hanbok is influenced by Hanfu as well. According to legend, the first ruler of the Chinese nation and the ancestor of the Chinese people is an immemorial sage king called the Yellow Emperor. According to traditional reckoning, he unified the North China Plain in 1697 BC. Legends say that under his rule, China was a prosperous and powerful nation with stable politics and advanced culture. Many cultural and technological inventions were attributed to his reign, such as the Chinese written language, methods of agriculture, the Chinese calendar, and so on. The Yellow Emperor's imperial consort, Lei was said to be the first person to know how to raise silkworms and make silk from the silkworm cocoon, from which Hanfu was woven. Thus, the Chinese Hanfu was invented. Because Lei had provided China with beautiful silk and Hanfu, she was often revered as the female ancestor of the Chinese people and respectfully addressed with the title of Shinton since the Western Zhou dynasty.
记住吧，记住吧，曾经有一个时代叫做汉唐，曾经有一条河流叫做长江，曾经有一对图腾叫做龙凤，曾经有一件雨衣名叫霓裳。
Bella, you know what? I feel like I take the time machine and I went back to 500 years ago.
Yeah, Chinese culture is depthy. Not only it has its noble and gentle side, but also it has its manly side. How many here are Kung Fu fans?
Yeah, I am.
Wow, we got so many here. Let's enjoy our next performance. It's a Kung Fu Nunchuck show from Li Yueteng.
Let's welcome Li Yueteng from Stanford University.
长颈鹿大哥要特写。
Not movie. This is real Kung Fu, guys. Be careful. Alright, I got a few questions for you.
Sure.
So, how long have you been practicing nunchucks?
15 years.
15 years, guys. That's for real. Was it really hard?
Well, kind of.
Kinda. It sounds pretty easy for him, yeah. Alright, so you must know Bruce Lee, right?
Yeah.
Was he the guy who created the nunchucks?
Oh, he's not the guy who created nunchucks, but he's the one who really spread the idea of nunchucks.
Right.
Who really want make people know more about nunchucks.
Oh, I see. So he actually was, I think he's the master of nunchucks, right?
Yes, he is.
Alright, that's great. Thank you very much. Thanks for performance.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, you know what, guys? All the single ladies, if you want to find a boyfriend, that's the best choice, you know? I don't think anybody can beat him tonight. Okay, so what is our next performance?
Next one is a traditional Chinese song, Dong Feng Po, from a handsome boy, Zheng Chen.
东风报，welcome 郑成。
你要是不想拿，我帮你。我们在后面。
如今琴声悠悠，我在等候，你没听过，谁在用琵琶弹奏一曲东风破？枫叶在江上落着坚决小时候，琵琶外的舞蹈，我牵着你走过，荒原蔓草的年头，就连分手都不寂寞。一路漂泊，浪迹天涯的路后，你走之后，就那回忆似年兽，谁将东流？时间怎么走？花开就一次相守，我却错过。谁在用琵琶弹奏一曲东风破？岁月在墙上剥落，看见小时候。犹记得那年我们都还很年幼，而如今琴声悠悠，我的等候你没听过，谁在用琵琶弹奏一曲东风破？枫叶将故事的色结局我看透，篱笆外的舞蹈，我牵着你走过，荒原蔓草的年头，就连分手都。谁在用琵琶弹奏一曲东风破？岁月在墙上剥落，看见小时候。犹记得那年我们都还很年幼，而如今琴声悠悠，我的等候你没听过，谁在用琵琶弹奏一曲东风破？枫叶将故事的色结局我看透，篱笆外的舞蹈，我牵着你走过，荒原蔓草的年头，就连分手都不寂寞。篱笆外的古道，我牵着你走过，就连分手都不寂寞。Thank you.
Wow, that was fabulous. That was a really nice song, don't you think? Well, it's all in Chinese. Most of our friends here tonight cannot read Chinese. I guess all of you want to know, what is this song about, right? Let's ask Zhen Chen to give you an answer. So, Zhen Chen, can you tell us what is this song about?
It's like about the traditional Chinese love, and it's also one of my favorite songs from Jay Chou, you know, the favorite star in Asia.
Okay, that was good. Zhen Chen, I have a question for you. Have you ever thinking of going to the American Idol show?
Really?
Yeah, I think you're qualified. Yeah, of course.
Well, maybe I will try.
All right, thank you very much, Zhen Chen. You know what, guys? Zhen Chen, he is my roommate. And I will tell you what, he practiced this song really hard because sometimes I still can hear him sing at 3 a.m.
Do you want to say that he practiced so hard, or do you want to try to say that it bothered your sleep?
No, I mean, I really enjoyed it. But anyway, what is our next one?
Next one is the traditional
give us the nice dance show 40 flowers.